Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video on this channel. This time we are gonna spend some time with Patty, who is the Royal Padel owner, and we are going to discover the new Royal Padel lineup for 2023. So all the new stuff, all the new racket available or that will be available from December to March. There is just one missing that will be available only in March 2023. If you want to know something more about it, you can find some pic directly on the Royal Padel Instagram account, the official one, and we are talking about M27R Ace, which will be the first one diamond shaped racket in the M27 line. So totally a new racket, not round shaped like the old M27, like the classic M27, but let's go to see the 2023 lineup. But first of all, guys, this channel is growing very fast and I really thank you. In a few days this channel will reach 10,000 subscribers, so it's really a big number and I want to really thank you. That's why I decided to give away one of the rackets that you are going to see in this video. And so subscribe to this channel, leave your like to this video because it's very important, and follow me on Instagram. These are the only conditions to participate to my giveaway of one of the new 2023 Royal Padel rackets. And I'll do this giveaway in a specific video once reached the 10,000th subscriber. So move on and enjoy this video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are with Patty. Patty is Royal Padel owner, and today we are talking about the new lineup for 2023. New rackets, some good news for you who love Royal Padel and for those who want to try a new Royal Padel, because Royal Padel, as you know, is a great racket to save your elbow, but not only, because it's growing very fast with power and control.
Well, thank you, Fabio, for the opportunity for doing a recap of all the 23 models. Here we have some of them, and we will talk in this interview about the new lineup of 2023. Okay. I think we have to start with the whip, the model whip. It's one of the most recognized rackets, RP 790 whip, and we have this racket in three different rubbers: in polyethylene rubber, the softer rubber; in hybrid rubber, that is the mix of polyethylene and EVA rubber. EVA is the hardest rubber that we use. And then also we have the only EVA rubber that is the most harder racket that we have.
Okay, and we can say that those are not hard rackets?
No. Okay. The 80% of the client of Royal Padel loves the polyethylene, the foam is the same. That is a really soft racket. As you can see, the racket is a really round racket with a 3/4 that goes directly to the grip, and that is the permission of less vibrations of the racket to the grip. The frame is of fiberglass and carbon, and the face of the racket is fiber touch, especially made for us, and inside the core we have the polyethylene rubber. So this is a really nice racket that adapts easily to the player. This one we have it in two versions: the more pink version, that it will be for girls, and then we have the greener version, green and blue, that would be for boys. The racket is the same. The only thing is that change is the weight. Okay,
but I have to admit that this pink is good for me. I
yeah,
like
for
it.
sure. Yeah. Now, the difference for a woman racket or a
it's
man,
just the weight, maybe.
A man racket is just the weight. You just have to look the better weight for you. Okay,
and for which level game this goes for?
Well, this is a competition racket, but as it is a polyethylene rubber, a foam rubber, it's really able for people that are novice or starting, because it's a really nice racket. I understand that the pricing for a novice maybe is too much, but it's a really nice racket for novice also. But it's on our website is a racket more competition style. It's on the level competition.
It's handmade in
Argentina. Yeah, everything is handmade. We produce a racket in our manufacturer in Argentina. It has the sandy paint also for the spin. And here we're really proud, since 1991, is when we started manufacturing the rackets.
A lot of experience.
There's a lot of experience, a lot of know-how, and a lot of effort in every model.
Okay.
Okay. Our main goal is that the client is a very technical client that he really loves the brand.
Okay, let's go on with some Aniversario 23. We have the two versions. If you want to explain what is.
Yeah, as Fabio says, in Aniversario we also will have hybrid, polyethylene, and EVA. Okay, this one that I have in my hand is the EVA and polyethylene. So it means is the hybrid racket. Okay.
Okay.
It's really good. It's a little bit harder than the polyethylene, but also it continues to be in a soft racket. Okay, really good for the players that are a little bit more hard hitters. You can see the 2/3/4 that go to the grip. It gets the double anti-vibration, frame of fiberglass and carbon, and face fiber tech.
Okay.
No
Fiber tech,
holes.
which is fiberglass aluminized.
Yeah,
we can
fiber
tell.
tech and
So not just a fiberglass,
no,
but a different kind.
it's a fiberglass that we use for our models, and we really love the fiberglass for the. It's a soft touch and quick response. Okay, that would be the hybrid one.
Okay, and this is the polyethylene one.
This is polyethylene or foam one. Softer racket, really easy. The first matches you play, you just adapt in a second to the racket. A really simple design.
But simply but impressive.
Yeah, really impressive, but really clean design. Okay, carbon and fiber in the frame, and fiber tech in the face of the racket. Really nice racket. Just touching the ball, it goes. 3D finish for the spins. Really, really happy with this model. It's a model that is like the 33th anniversary of the brand in the market.
Yes, and it's the most classic model you have in your line.
Yeah, it's a really classic model.
Maybe one of the most appreciated in your lineup.
Really appreciated because it's really, really Royal style racket.
Yeah, it's a round shape oversized, so it's very simple to use, even if it's a technical racket.
Yeah,
for
sure.
an advanced player.
Yeah. Really, really easy for the player, and as you can see, as always, no holes in the middle, gives more flexibility. A really elaborated model.
Okay, so let's go on and move to maybe the highest part of your lineup, which is the M27. So let's start maybe with the Control X, which is a new entry in your lineup.
Our line models, these three models that Fabio can show you with me. Okay, softer model, the mid model, hybrid model, and the hardest model, the Fury. Okay. We start with the Control X. Control X is a soft racket, 100% carbon. This is the 100% carbon in the face and in the frame. You can see here we use carbon 16K, the widest carbon. It gives more softer feeling in the racket. In our case, the bigger is the carbon, the 16K will be softer for the player. You can see here again this force, 3/4 that gives the anti-vibration in the grip. We also made a new cord with the specification of every model, in this case Control X. And this is the softer racket. This is really nice for women and for players that want a really comfortable game.
Yes.
Okay, just touching the ball will go. That's the Control X.
And it's interesting that you made full carbon rackets.
Full carbon.
For beginner and so on. So it's very interesting this because you can have a quality racket, but simple to use.
Super quality racket, simple to use, and the highest in range in Royal Padel.
Okay. So let's move on, and this is the R Control, which is what was called the hybrid one in the
exactly hybrid one, mix of EVA rubber and polyethylene. A smaller carbon design. This is 12K. Okay, little bit harder than the Control X. It's also an easy racket, but it's a little bit harder.
Okay.
So for the super hard hitters, it doesn't absorb so much the impact. So it's yourself that you put the power in the racket. Okay, that's a hybrid one. Really, it's in the middle of a hard racket and a soft racket. Really polyvalent racket. Yeah.
I enjoyed it in my...
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay, and this one is the hardest.
We finish in the Fury for really hard hitters that they want to put the velocity in the speed in the racket, okay? 3K carbon, the smallest carbon, 100% carbon, all the racket, and EVA hard rubber. It's a little bit harder. This racket is developed by Tony Bueno, World Padel Tour player, and Mark Gillett, and they're already playing with this racket.
Okay.
They love this racket, and it's really specific for hard hitters that want to have a really hard racket. They are themselves that do all the swing of the movement, okay?
But I have to admit that this one, even if it's the hardest you have, it's not so difficult to play with.
No, it's not.
I have to say, because it's a round shape.
That's it.
And
you just have to be active in court.
Okay.
Active in court. You cannot. You have to go really quick to the net to really finish the spin, and then it will be a really good racket for you.
Perfect.
Okay?
And now we can move on
to your favorite racket.
To my favorite racket, which is over there. And let's explain this jewel, because this one is a jewel.
Fabio is super fan of this racket. Yeah, I really like it a lot. Is the Euro Pro, okay? Diamond shape, two forces that reduce the impact of the ball to the grip.
Like the Aniversario one, because there are some
similar things. Yeah, for sure. And face of fiber edge and polyethylene. Okay, so it's a really nice racket, really easy to play, and good for hard hitters, for competition players.
Even if it's fiber tech, because if you play with this racket, it's difficult to say that it's fiberglass.
Yeah. Well, as you know, I'm really fan of the fiberglass rackets, and this is one of them. This, you see, no holes in the middle. It gives more flexibility. Really happy with this racket, and it's really tested by players like Cristian Gutierrez or Ramiro Nani, that they like a lot this model. So we're really happy with this racket, and it's really easy and also an aggressive racket.
It's an aggressive racket, but elbow friendly.
Yeah, elbow friendly for sure, easy to play.
That's why I like it a lot, because it's really impressive for
the game
for
and
its
for
characteristic. Yes, because it's aggressive and comfortable at the same time, which is really fantastic.
For this year, we have two models that are more diamond shape. That is the Euro Pro and the R Ace, both of them. They're two diamond rackets.
So this one is my favorite.
That's good. Yeah, I know.
In fact,
that's good.
That's why I take it with me.
Well, okay. Let's see it's for you.
Wait, because there is one last missing.
Yes.
And it's over there.
Yeah. For sure. Yes.
This
sorry, I forgot.
one we have to tell our RP fans in Italy that the M27 2022 is renewed in 2023 lines without any kind of changes. Because you love it a lot, and that's why RP decided to move on and continues to propose this racket as it was.
This racket M27 is the limited edition. We have it in pink for women, and
the
lighter weight, and this was for all players or men. So M27 polyethylene is the same. It's just a limited edition. So the R line will be the new M27, and this one will be the limited edition. One more in pinky and one more in orange racket.
Okay, so M27 classic style is still alive.
Yeah, for sure.
We have to know. Patti, thank you.
Thank you a lot. Thank you for
your
coming
time.
to Spain. And let's go to test the rackets in the court. No?
Yes, I have to test a little more this one.
That's great.
Thank you,
Thank you, my friend. So good to have you here.
Guys, see you in the next videos.